We do things very, very differently here. We have academic rigor par none. Our tutors are fantastically educated, well-trained, amazing communicators. We can handle math and science and English at every level, IB, AP, college level, PSEO, you name it. But we pair that with confidence building and addressing concerns of timing and stamina and preparing for performance. We really want to make our students the most well-rounded students that they can be. And we want to make them successful no matter what environment they walk into, not just that they have a bunch of formulas memorized in their heads.
Our goal in tutoring sessions is not to make the students dependent upon us on tutors, but to teach them how to study effectively independently. We spend a lot of time in tutoring talking about how to study, how to build study sheets and study guides. This is a skill that applies not just in math or in physics or in the subject we're tutoring them, but across their study skills. That might look like it's more work up front, building study guides, building study sheets, organizing your notes, but it saves them time in the back end. They don't have to cram for tests. They know where the information is.
You know, it's not about replacing a student's understanding of a subject with your own as much as it is about helping them to grow their own understanding. In my experience, you make the most progress with a student when you really begin to establish personal connection with them. It's not so much about applying methods that are the same across all the students that you work with, as much as it is trying to feel out what makes a particular student tick and trying to speak to that.
Half the time they don't know what makes them tick, what they do well in learning, what they don't do well in learning. And when I work with them one-on-one, I can figure it out and I can prompt them to figure it out for themselves. And then the combination of the two is really what helps them be successful. And as I've worked with students individually, I've realized that they also build comfort and stamina and timing and focus with their athletics, with their theatrical performances. And I realized that we do the same thing in academics, or at least that we should be doing the same thing in academics. What happens in academics instead is that we sit in the classroom, we learn a formula, and then we're expected to perform that formula the next day on a quiz. And then we're expected to perform that formula on a test at the end of the week. And students, for whatever reason, have this misconception that they have to perform that formula effortlessly and comfortably without ever being taught how to build that comfort. And so we teach them that this idea of building, of taking our time and first becoming comfortable with the material, then becoming comfortable with our timing, then becoming comfortable with stamina and building the entire thing to a performance that they can own and control and feel like there is their own is really the best way to be a strong academic performer. So that's really the philosophy behind our ACT prep, behind our academic preparation. And as soon as they start to see any sort of success on exams, in homework, and start to walk in the classroom feeling like they are successful, the scores fly. Our goal is to make our students not need us anymore.